Hi everyone, welcome back to the Laravel 8 e-commerce tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn about checkout with a Stripe. So let's see how can we check out with a Stripe payment gateway. For integration of a Stripe, we will use Cartlist Stripe Laravel package. Okay. So first of all, let's install this package. Go to the google.com and here let's search Cartlist. This one, Cartlist Stripe dash Laravel. Now just click on this link. And here you can see the installation guide. So let's follow the steps. So in first step, let's copy this line and this package name and go to the project and let's open the composer.json file, and inside the required just add here comma and paste here cartlist stripe laravel package. Okay, now save this file. Now go to the command prompt and let's run the composer update command. So just write here composer update and now press enter. Alright, package has been installed. Now let's configure it. So switch to the project. Let's open the uh, app.php file. So just go inside the config directory and from here just open app.php file. Alright, and now just go inside the providers array. You can see here this is the providers array, and here after this just copy this line. Okay, this line, and in provider array just paste here. Okay, now let's copy this line and inside the aliases array, this array, after this just paste here. Okay, now save this file. Alright, now close this. Now let's open the .env file, and inside this env file let's create here a key stripe underscore key is equal to, and here let's add here the stripe API key. Okay, secret key. So first of all let's create an account on stripe.com. So go to the browser and just go to the URL stripe.com, and for creating new account let's create here start now this link. Now from here you can create your account on a Stripe. Okay, just enter your email ID, name, and choose your country and just add here your password. Okay, and then click on create account. I have already created an account, so I am just going to click on this link, sign in. Now select your email ID and enter the password, and now click on continue. And you can see here this is the Stripe dashboard. Okay, and you can see here the get your APIs key. Okay, this is the link for getting the APIs key. So just click on this link. Alright, and you can see here uh, two API keys. First is test API keys and second is live API keys. Okay, for testing purpose we use test API keys, and once all testing are done then we use this live API keys. Okay, So now let's copy this test API keys secret key. So for showing the secret key, just click on this link, reveal test key, and now you can see here the secret key. Okay, so just click on this link for copied, and now switch to the project, and inside .env file, simply write here stripe underscore key is equal to this key, secret key. Alright, and now save this file and just close this. Alright, now run the application. So switch to the command prompt and just type the command php artisan serve. Alright, now switch to the browser and just refresh the page. Okay, now on checkout page, let's create a form for accepting the card details. Okay, card number, expiry month, expiry year, and CVC. Okay, so here I'm just going to create a form. Okay, after this, so switch to the project and just open the checkout component view file. So go inside resources directory, then views, livewire, and from here just open checkout dash component.blade.php file. Alright, and inside this file, uh, just scroll the page, and here after this I'm just going to create here a form and also remove this paragraph. Alright, and now let's add here a div and add the class name. Let's copy this class, uh, this one, and paste here, and now just close this div, and inside this div let's add here a input text field. So I'm just going to copy this and paste here. Alright, and now change here the text label card number. Alright, and also change here the name card dash number. Okay, and type text, and inside the placeholder also write here card number. Right, okay, now let's copy this and paste 3 times, one for expiry month, expiry year, and CVC. Okay, and now change here the text, add here expiry month, and also change the name exp dash month. Alright, and now here exp dash year. Alright, and here expiry year, and inside the placeholder just write here dash mm. Okay, for the month, and year YY. Okay, like this. And for the CVC, right here CVC, and here CVC. Alright, okay, now let's create for property for this input field. So, and also write here for CVC password, type password. Alright, and now go to the checkout component class file and let's create the properties. So go inside app directory, then http livewire, and from here just open checkout component.php file. Alright, and inside this file, after this just let's create the property public dollar card underscore number, another property which is dollar exp month, and public dollar exp underscore year. Alright, and for cvc, public dollar cvc. Alright, now save this file. Now let's bind this property. So here, first copy this property name, card number, and inside this input text field, uh, just paste here and also here. So just select and press Ctrl D and paste here. Alright, card number, and here expiry month. So just copy this one, exp underscore month, and paste here. Select Ctrl D and paste, and here exp underscore year, and for cbv, cvc. All right, this property cvc. Okay, now save this file. uh, Form created. Now let's check this form. So switch to the browser, just refresh the page, and here you can see the form for cvc. Here css is not working, so let's copy the css from here. So right click and choose inspect element. Alright, and from here let's copy this css and go inside the checkout component view file and go to the top, and after this just add here the style tag and close this style. Alright, and now paste the css, and here just change here the type password. Alright, now save this and click again. So uh, close this and let's refresh the page. Now you can see here it's working good. Okay, alright. Now make this form visible when this checkbox is checked. Alright, otherwise hide this form. Okay, so for doing this, switch to the project and just before this form, just before this form, and after this, add here if directive, if, and dollar, write your payment, this property name, payment mode. Okay, dollar payment mode is equal to which one, this option, and value is card. Okay, so just write here card, then show this. So after this stream, just close here the if directive, so write here int if. Alright, if payment mode is equal to card, then show this form, otherwise hide this. Okay, now save this and let's check this. So switch to the browser and just refresh the page. Alright, by default you can see here the form is not showing here. Okay, if I select this checkbox, you can see here it's showing the form, and if I select the cash on delivery, it's hide. Okay, it's hidden. Alright, now switch to the project and just go inside the checkout component.php file, class file, and first of all let's add the validation. So inside the updated lifecycle hook method, after this just write here if $this arrow payment mode is equal to card. Alright, then add here the validation dollar this arrow validate only. Okay, and now pass here the fields, this one, and pass an array, and inside this array let's copy this property and paste here. Now select this and press tab, select this one and remove this, add here single quote arrow, and add the validation required type sign and also numeric. Alright, and add here comma sign. Alright, required and numeric. Okay, now let's copy this, and inside the place order method, inside this method, uh, after this, just write here, paste here, and remove this fields from here, and also change the method name, which is validate. So copy this and paste here. Alright, and now it's good. Okay, now let's scroll the page, and you can see here the uh, if condition for COD. So here let's add the else part, else if dollar this arrow payment mode is equal to card. Okay, then execute this part. One more thing, let's cut this line of codes, and let's create a function, public function, and function name make transaction. Okay, and now paste here the code, and inside this function pass two argument. First argument is order id, so write here order underscore id, and the second argument, which is status. All right, and here for transaction mode, just remove this and write here dollar this arrow payment mode. All right, and copy this order id and paste here, and for status remove this and add here dollar status. Okay, now everything is good. Let's call this function inside the inside this. So here just write dollar this arrow make transaction, and inside this just pass here the order id. So simply write here order arrow id. Second option is status, so add here the status, which is pending. All right, okay, now inside the uh, and one more thing, create one more function to reset the card. Okay, public function and reset card. All right, and now just cut this line of code, and inside this function just paste here. Okay, and now after this function just call here dollar this arrow this one reset card. All right, now if payment mode is card, then first of all let's create a stripe object. A stripe is equal to a stripe, and also import here the stripe. So after this just write here use the stripe. Okay, and now here just write stripe colon colon make, and inside this just pass here the stripe key, so call here env function env, and inside this just pass here the key name. Okay, so let's copy the key name, so go to the .env file and from here just copy this stripe underscore key, and inside this just paste here. All right, and now add here the try block, and inside this try, first of all let's create the token is equal to dollar stripe arrow tokens arrow create, and inside this just pass here the card details, card arrow, and inside this array pass here the card number, so write your number arrow dollar this arrow card underscore number, then expiry month exp underscore month dollar this arrow exp underscore month, and now pass here the expiry year dollar this arrow exp year. Now pass here the cbc dollar this arrow cbc. All right, okay, and after this just check here if not is set, and inside this just pass here the token and id. If it is not, then just return an error message. So inside the session just add here the flash message flash pass a key type underscore error, and write here the message the stripe token was not generated correctly. Okay, and also put the value inside the thank you property 0. All right, and after this if it is not true, then just create a uh, customer is equal to dollar stripe arrow customers, and call the create function create, and inside this just pass here an array, and pass here the customer name dollar this arrow first name, add here the a space with concatenation sign, then dollar this arrow last name, and now pass here the email id email dollar this arrow email, then phone dollar this arrow mobile this one, and now pass here the address inside this array. First pass here the line 1 dollar this arrow line 1. All right, and then postal underscore code dollar this arrow zip code this one, and also pass here the city state and country city dollar this arrow city, then state dollar this arrow province. Okay, province property, province, this one. And now pass here the country, dollar this arrow country. All right, and now pass here the shipping address, shipping, shipping, this one. And inside this array just pass here first pass here the name. So let's copy this and paste here, then address. So just copy this one, and after this let's paste here. Okay, this is the shipping name and shipping address. All right. Okay, and after this add here the source, and inside the source just pass here the token ID, token, this token. Okay, this one, token, and add here ID. All right. Now after this, after creating the customer, let's charge the amount. So right here charge is equal to dollar stripe arrow charge charges, right, charges, then call the create function, and inside this create function charge stripe charges create. Okay, and inside this just pass here the customer ID, customer arrow dollar customer, and pass the ID, then pass here the currency, which is USD, USD. Now amount, here let's pass this total amount. Okay, this one. So for accessing that, just write here session, and call the get method get, and pass here the key checkout. All right, and inside this array just write here total. Okay, and also pass the description, uh, description. You can pass uh, anything inside this description. So I'm just going to pass here a text payment for order number, and concatenate with dollar arrow order arrow ID, this one. Okay, and also add here the comma. Okay, and after this check here if uh, dollar charge the status is equal to succeeded. Okay, then dollar this arrow, if succeeded, then inside this first call this function make transaction. So right here dollar this arrow make transaction. Okay, and inside this just pass here the order ID, dollar order arrow ID, and the second thing is the status, which is approved. All right, and after this just call here another function, which is reset card, this one, reset card. All right, Otherwise, inside the else part, here uh, put a message inside the session, flash add the key, stripe underscore error, and add here the message error in transaction. Alright, and also set the value inside thank you base, thank you property, which is 0. Alright, now with this try block, let's add here the catch, catch exception $e. If any exception, then also call here the session, add the flash message, flash, and flash key name, which is stripe underscore error. Alright, and pass here the message $e arrow get message. Alright, and this arrow thank you is equal to. Alright, okay, now so this error message on checkout view page. So inside this form, let's add here if session has this key. So let's copy this, stripe underscore error, then just close here the if directive in div, then add here div class alert dancer and role alert, and inside this just display the message. Okay, so right here session column get, session column get, and just copy this key and paste here. Okay, now save this file. Now everything is done. Also save this class file. So let's check this. So just to the browser and just refresh the page. Alright, and you can see here the total amount 359.37. Okay, let's add one more product in cart. There are two products. Okay, I'm just going to add this product. Okay, and now you can see here the total amount $471.90. Okay, now click on checkout, and here let's add the name, billing address. So let's write here the name Manoj, last name Kumar, email address Manoj let's say test @gmail.com. Phone number this one, line 1 NIT 3, country India, province Haryana, and city Faridabad. zip code 121001. And now inside the payment method, just select here the debit card option, this one, debit and credit card. All right. And now inside the card number, let's add here the card number. For testing purpose, just use here the card number 4242, and let's copy this and paste 3 times. Total number of digit 16. Okay. And now inside the expiry month, just add here any month name. Uh, Add here the 12, and in expiring year you can enter any future year. Okay, so I am adding here 2025, and CVC any 3-digit number, so I'm just going to add here 234. Okay, now just click on place on order, and you can see here the grand total value is $471.90. Okay, so now click on place order now, and before clicking on it this link, first of all, inside the Stripe dashboard, let's check the payment. So click on payment, and you can see here the last payment, which is 588.06. Okay, and now I'm just going to click on this link for $471.90. Okay, so just click on this link, and here you can see the thank you for your order. It means payment is done. Okay, now let's check the payment. So go to the Stripe dashboard and just refresh the page. And you can see here the payment of 471.90 USD. Okay, and you can also see the customer email ID manojtest@gmail.com, and if I click on this, you can see here the customer name, card, last 4 digit of card. Okay, and all details. All right, so in this way you can check out with the Stripe. And so thanks, so that's all about checkout with the Stripe. So thanks for watching this video, and if you still have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.